Welcome back to the little record show. Just went over Phillies today. They beat the Rangers today 14-10, and Eagles didn't miss an extra point. So that's good. 2 touchdowns and two extra points, and beating the Texas Rangers, aka Dallas Cowboys. Good effort by the lineup. 1 through 5 hitters today for the Phillies. They were they were 11 for 29, 5 runs and 9 RBIs, including that grand slam. So they did a well of a job providing the offense today. Cody Ashley did a really good job today. So lots to be pleased with if you're a Phillies fan. Deshaun Jackson, as everybody knows, on Friday got released by the Eagles. He was to be owed over $10 million this year. A lot of reports came out stating that the reason he was cut was he was pretty much a detriment in the locker room. He wasn't a team player per se. His work ethic was horrible. But I think the big part of it was supposedly affiliated with a gang that former Patriot tight end Aaron Hernandez associated with. And Chip Kelly and management wanted no part of it. My thoughts on that: if these reports are absolutely true, I have no problem. Yes, Deshaun. What makes me leery is he's coming off his best season as an Eagle in his NFL career. The previous year was his worst year. He had a good year 2011. Then that's when he wanted a new contract. 2012 he held out. Got it. And then had his big year in Chip Kelly's first year of the new offense. Eagles management, they better be right. They better be right on this, because if it comes out it's not true and they just flat out released him, and the way it looks right now, Redskins are a leading contender to get him. You let him go scot free to a division rival. I think the GM should be gone. I think Jeffrey Lurie should sell the team and hitch back to California and make some movies. You just don't do that to a number one receiver. He's one of the big play threats in NFL right now. Year one in Chip's offense and puts up huge numbers, almost 18 yards a carry. You put him in with Darren Sproles in the return game this year. You thought Eagles put up points last year, so they better be right in their reasoning for releasing Deshaun Jackson. But again, if it's true, then I applaud him for doing it. You don't need a guy that's a detriment in the locker room or a so-called cancer in the locker. You don't need it, but they gotta be 100% right. So it'll be interesting to see what the Eagles do with the number one pick, who they go after. They still need to fill some needs on defense. Maybe get some depth on offense and defensive line. Uh, but now they gotta go after a receiver. I think now what's gonna happen? They're gonna try and move up in the first round and get a receiver. And from what I saw today, it looks like they've been talking to Mike Adams from Texas A&M. Johnny Manziel's main weapon the last couple years at Texas A&M. So we'll see what happens there. Uh, Also, a big news last week is the union. Coulter, a former player at Northwestern, went before the National Labor Relations Board, presented his case, the case of the football. This is just for private schools, private universities so far. And the regional director, Peter Sun-Or, the regional director, ruled in favor of the athletes, and they are allowed to form a union. This week sometime they are supposed to go in front of Congress, and I guess Congress is gonna decide what's going on. The NCAA and Northwestern University have appealed. So I want your thoughts on this. Should college? I want your thoughts on this. What do you? For me, they should get some kind of money because one, your big time superstars, jersey sales. That's number one. Jersey. They should get some kind of cut from the jersey sales. Christian Hackenberg. Penn State's going to be selling Christian Hackenberg number 14 jerseys. Yes, there's been multiple players that have wore number 14. Chuck Fusina, but he's not a superstar. I have a Matt McGloin jersey, number 11. LeVar Arrington wore number 11 as well. He's a superstar. Did well in the NFL. He should get a cut, a little percentage of the jersey sales. Since Hackenberg's wearing 14, the current guy should get a piece of the pie of the jersey sales. Now, I didn't know the scholarships aren't for a full year, supposedly. Unless I'm misreading that, they need to make it a full year. But also, put some academic standards with that. Supposedly, I like to see them have some like maybe spending money. So per se, I know they have girlfriends and stuff. They should be able to take their girlfriends out on dates and stuff. Have them have a little money, and I think the jersey sales would help in that. So you can go on my page and give me your opinion on whether or not college athletes should be able to form a union, or should they get paid. You can go on my Will Rickert Sports Facebook page. You can comment, and we'll play those later in the week. Get some comments on that. The last comment about the schools, we got some good debate going there. This is your voice. This is a forum for you guys. So here's a hot button topic again. Athletes, do you agree with them forming a union. Do you agree with it? They should be paid or not? How, what ideas do you have? So you could even Twitter, send me a tweet, LTR71, email me, LTR71hotmail.com, or on my Facebook page, Little Rickard Sports. Let's get the debate going again. Couple other notables. Quanzo Martin, the current Tennessee coach, he's been targeted by Marquette to be their new head coach. Since Buzz Williams took the Virginia Tech job. Kevin Ware from Louisville, the guy last year that broke his leg, that freaky bone sticking out of his leg, he is going to be, yeah, I guess he has 1 year left of eligibility. He's transferring out of Louisville. Also, Andrew Wiggins from Kansas, he is declaring for the NBA draft. He made that official today. And also, Cal Bears coach Mike Montgomery is calling it quits. So now the Cal Bears are looking for a new coach. And that is it. We're going to call it a night. We'll try and do some more here maybe in the middle of the week. Some more videos and stuff since I didn't do any last week because of fun. And we'll do one sometime Wednesday or Thursday before the Final Four and give you some picks there. I'm probably going to go Florida and Wisconsin. That's, as of right now, that's who I'm taking meeting the championship since I only have one team left, and it's my national champion, Florida Gators. So, Philly's got 2 more games with Texas. We'll probably let you know how they're doing there. And some other stuff. I do want to mention there's a Facebook page for the Midget Football Association. Since I'm an assistant coach, I want to mention that Travis Wobel starting a Facebook page for the It's Millersburg Midget Football Association. If you want all the information regarding the midget football squad and stuff, I guess I would imagine the different teams are gonna put out whether or not practices are gonna be when they're gonna be held and if they're gonna be canceled and all that, etc., etc., etc. Go on there, you'll get all your information and all that. And there's also gonna be a website form started as well in the future. So, you got any questions or anything? Go to Travis Roble. He'll be able to answer your questions there. He's, I guess, the one that is starting the Facebook page. I just saw it last night actually. So, that is all. So I'll do one here later in the week and give that a shout out again. Thank you for listening and watching the videos. And we'll see you later in the week. So this is the Lowell Rickard Show, the Lowell Rickard Network. You all have a good night, and we'll see you later in the week.